peace and futuristic vibrations. That's right, y'all. Peace and futuristic vibrations. So check it out, right, y'all. Let me put y'all on to something. I don't know if I spoke about this before, but today when I got up, this just kept being in my mind for me to speak about this topic. And this particular topic, y'all, it goes, it goes into a area of, you're going to definitely have to step outside of yourself. Meaning you're going to have to tap into some energy that you ain't really used to. But this energy is the type of energy that you should always be walking around in, especially when it comes to manifesting a specific type of people or person, relationship. And not only relationship, like as far as like, a lover or something like that, but it can be any type of relationships you're looking for, whether that's, business wise or whatever the case may be, any type of relationships that you want to be a part of in your day-to-day life. What I'm about to tell y'all, it works. It works. And not only in relationships, just if you are looking to manifest a certain lifestyle, what I'm about to tell you can definitely help you out a lot, because it definitely has helped me out tremendously, y'all. I want to talk about how to live in the so-called future. That's right. Y'all already know there is no such thing as the actual future, because when you get to the so-called future, it's always going to be a present moment. So the thing is, you got to remember that your subconscious mind, aka the unknown part of you, which is, I don't even want to say unknown, but the bigger part of you, the part of you that's here to give you everything that you want, to help you fulfill your self-fulfilling prophecies, meaning the activation that's bringing these so-called manifestations in your life. Basically, y'all know what I'm saying. The overall big deal of you. That's what I like to call that. It's the big part of you, the big deal of you. So with your subconscious mind, your subconscious mind is only, like I said, here to fulfill you or give you what you focus in on. I'm going to make a video talking about, I don't know if y'all ever heard of something called your reticular activative system. I ain't gonna get into that on this video, but just know that all of these different things that are attached literally to your brain and your mind, all of this is playing a part on what your day-to-day life looks like. And I'm here to show you or guide you on how to get everything that you want. So getting on track when it comes to living in the so-called future. I know a lot of people out there are always talking about, I come across, when I'm scrolling on YouTube, I see people making videos about how to attract more love in your life, how to attract the SP, a specific person in your life, how to attract this, that, and the third. And what I want to tell you is this: it's very easy. It's very easy, because you got to remember that the third dimension is just a reflection of the fourth dimension, aka your mental plane. So the goal is to remember that your subconscious mind is not judging you. Your subconscious mind is just showing you what you've been feeding it. And every day, all day, we are feeding our subconscious mind information from the thoughts that we entertain, the feelings that we entertain, so on and so on. So the thing is this: being that your subconscious mind is not judging you or not trying to, let me turn this TV off, y'all. It was a distraction. But anyway, your subconscious mind is just giving you everything that you've been giving it, because like I always say, whatever you zoom in on, your subconscious mind feels as if it's important to you. So its job is to just give you that reality. So when it comes to living in the future, when it comes to attracting love in your life or relationships or whatever the case may be, you got to remember your subconscious mind is not judging you, number one, and your subconscious mind does not know when you're playing, when you're joking, or when you're making things up. So this is the great part about, your subconscious mind, because it takes everything as actual fact. So, which y'all already know, being that it does take everything as actual fact, this is why I tell y'all all the time to protect your energy and the things that you are intaking from your senses, from things you're watching on TV, the things you're listening to, because your subconscious mind is thinking that all of this stuff that you're intaking is true. So the benefit of this whole thing is that you can use this to your advantage, meaning, if you're trying to attract a certain person in your life, you're trying to attract whatever you're trying to attract. The thing is, being that your subconscious mind don't know that you're so-called making things up. Look, matter of fact, on this particular video, y'all, it's gonna, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. It's more, you're gonna have to understand what I'm saying. Basically, I'm gonna be speaking in code because, like I said, what's understood don't gotta be explained. Well, I ain't say that, but y'all feel my drift on that. What's understood ain't gotta be explained. So being that right now as I'm even talking, my subconscious mind is listening. But it's not judging me. It's not saying, oh, she lying or she making this up. It doesn't know. It just hears me and is giving me back, whatever I'm saying. And let me take y'all back. I remember some years ago. Well, actually, it's been longer than some so-called years ago. It's been a long time ago. And I remember the first time, I had never been out of my state. I never had flew on a plane before. And flying on a plane, I always wanted to fly on a plane. And for me, where I come from, that was like a big deal, to actually be able to fly on an actual plane and travel and do a whole lot of different things. I had never done that before, but I knew I had always wanted to do it. So this was even before I knew about law of attraction or anything like that. Actually, I think I had heard somebody speak about it before, which had gave me the idea to even do this. But I went a little extra. Now, when I heard this person talking about how they was able to, basically, their life went from being BS to being extraordinary, they was saying that they did this and they did that to get what they wanted to show up in their life. I was like, let me do it. And I remember thinking like, I want to be able to travel. So let me tell you this. I remember, now this was when, my life was basic. I was working a 9-to-5 job. I think I was working. Matter of fact, I was working. Was I working? I think I did have a job. Yeah, matter of fact, I did have a job because I remember having a car. I think it was like my first car. That's why I said this was a long, long time ago, y'all. So, that wasn't my first car. I think my second car. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, so I remember thinking that, I want to be able to travel, go to different places and things like that. So I was like, let me pack up my luggage, put all my clothes in. Matter of fact, I didn't even have a damn suitcase. I remember getting a suitcase from one of my family members, my cousin, matter of fact, she had one. And I was like, I'm going to ask her, can I use her suitcase? Because I was like, I'm about to test this thing. I done heard this person talk about how their life done transformed and changed and this and that. And I was like, let me ask my cousin for her suitcase. So I got the suitcase, put a bunch of my clothes in there. And I was like, I'm about to go to the airport and I'm about to catch me a flight. Now, y'all, like I said, I had never been on a plane before. But I was like, I'm about to just do this to see if I'm going to get a certain kind of feeling. Like I said, I ain't even know nothing about law of attraction or nothing like that. I just wanted to enjoy the experience and see what I would feel like as I, packed up my luggage and went to the airport. So I remember packing up my luggage. I think it was like a little small suitcase or whatever. And I went to the actual airport, y'all. I remember driving there. Now, let me tell y'all this. The whole time as I'm driving there, I'm really convincing myself that I'm about to go and catch a flight. Now, this plays into now as I think about it, as so-called time went on. Now I know what I was doing was I was tapping into my inner world. You know, I was basically so-called tricking my subconscious mind, you know, and I really got into the role of me actually going to the airport, me actually, you know, feeling like I was about to catch a plane. And matter of fact, I remember at the time I had wanted to go to, I always wanted to go like to Hawaii. I think it was Hawaii or something like that. And I was like, so I packed up my, my little beach, bathing suit and everything that I thought I needed to go to Hawaii. I put in that suitcase. And I remember driving to the airport, y'all. Like, I was just so excited. I remember calling my cousin and talking to her and like, yeah, I had to borrow your suitcase or whatever because I'm about to go to Hawaii. I ain't want to tell y'all. I ain't want to tell nobody in the family. You know, I really got into specific details, y'all. Like, it was the feeling that I was feeling as I was talking. It was amazing, y'all. And I remember talking to her like the whole ride, just telling her how I was so excited and how I was going to do this. Now, the whole time before that, too, I forgot to mention to y'all, I had been doing some research on things to do in Hawaii, you know, itinerary and this, that, and the third. I really had got into, you know, the nitty gritty of what Hawaii was going to be like. So I'm on the phone talking to my cousin, like telling her all the things I had planned, all the things I had bought, you know, this, that, and the third, you know, for my trip coming up. And the whole time I'm driving there, I know I was on the phone with her for like a good 20 minutes. You know, literally, I talked to her the whole time that I drove to the airport. And y'all, let me tell you this, by the time I got to that airport, y'all, I was zoned out. No cap. Like, I was really, you know, it was kind of like, you know, I kind of forgot that I wasn't really getting on no damn plane. Like, I really was in the groove thinking like I'm about to go catch me a flight. So I remember getting out the car. I actually paid for the parking. I did the whole shebang. And y'all, I actually went to the airport, got up in there, right? I remember getting in there. Matter of fact, I had been to the airport before, but I never just flew on a plane before. So when I got in there, I was like, all right, let me go sit down for a second, get myself together. And then I said I was going to go up to the counter and buy a ticket. Now the whole time, y'all, I'm really like acting this thing out. Like, I'm really in the groove of this. So, look, I was like, let me sit down for a second. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I went so far as to walking up to the damn counter. I remember talking to I think it was a lady. It was a lady. I remember talking to her and asking her, I was like, could you point me to, I wanted to fly Delta. Because I had always heard about Delta and American Airlines and stuff like that. I say, could you tell me what a Delta, you know, location is at? She showed me where the Delta go at, this, that, and the third. So I'm walking down there, pulling my little suitcase and everything. Y'all, it came to a point I had to literally pause and stop and be like, oh my God, oh my goodness. Like, I'm really all in with this. When I was like, forget all. I said, I'm about to go up and ask this lady behind this counter what time the flight comes. Y'all, I did the whole thing. Y'all walked up to the counter, asked the lady, and I played it off so good. I asked her what time, when was the next flight coming in. Like, me and her had like a good 10-minute conversation. And I was telling her, I'm trying to go to Hawaii, this and that. And she was telling me how she went to Hawaii. Like, we had a good ass conversation. So y'all, and I remember after the conversation was over, I had to go to the bathroom. I told the lady I was coming right back. Of course, I never went back. But the whole fact, y'all, when I got in that bathroom, I looked in that mirror, I bust out laughing, y'all. Literally bust out laughing because, y'all, I can't, in my mind, I'm like, I can't believe I really just did this. Like, I really had to so-called come back to so-called reality. Like, because I'm like, I ain't about to get on no plane. You know, I really had to snap myself, wake myself back up because, you know, I knew I won't really get on the plane. But the whole point is, y'all, I had convinced my mind. I want to say, like, at the time, I ain't know nothing about no subconscious mind, law of attraction. I'm just saying I really was feeling like, you know, I was about to catch a flight. So my whole point is, y'all, that's the type of actions that is gonna take you to do certain things or so-called manifest certain realities in your life. Like, you're gonna have to get into character. And I know, and I always tell y'all, this is what law of attraction is about, law of assumption is about getting into the energy, tapping into your imagination. Your imagination is so powerful, y'all, because words are energy. feelings, our energy, emotion. Once you get the energy and the emotion going, your subconscious mind cannot tell if you're making things up or if it's an actual fact. You got to remember first and foremost that so-called reality is not a fixed thing, meaning things can always change. Life is always happening. So the great thing about your subconscious, as long as you are programming it to feel and to see and to think how you want it to be, you're going to get everything that you want. I'm trying to tell you, you're going to have to get real, what people like to call delusional. Like I made some videos back before, no, it's not. That's just the word that they call it. But trust me, to have certain things, you're going to have to step out of one timeline and go to another timeline. And me, I went into that other timeline. And the thing is, you got to remember, as you're doing things like this, you're not doing it for you. You got to remember your conscious mind, aka you, yourself, you're going to start to feel like, damn, this shit, I'm faking it right now. Or I'm capping. Forget all of that. It's about your subconscious mind. So as you're doing these practices and doing these certain things, you're going to have to remember that you're going to have to override your so-called conscious mind. Your conscious mind, you is going to try to stop you. You're going to be feeling like, oh, I'm just making this stuff up. But if you got the power to override that and just keep going, it's almost like, just look at it like if you was acting in a movie. Think about all of these so-called people when they make movies and stuff, right? Now, you got to know they're straight acting. But when they're in that role, it's like they leave who they are originally. They leave their true identity and they step into a whole nother identity. So for you, you're going to have to step into a whole new version of you. The you that, don't so-called focus in on what's happening in your so-called real life. No, look at it like you're acting in a movie. You're playing a part. And whatever you're looking to manifest, you're playing that part. And I'm telling you, like, your subconscious mind going to give you these realities. So when it comes to like I said, I supposed to make this video about attracting love in your life, because I know a lot of people be wanting, SPs and relationships and all this stuff like that, but the way that you do it is, always remember that is about your fourth dimension, your mind state, your mental. Rewire that, meaning get into action with that. You got to think about, let's just say you want new relationships in your life, Think about it like this. If I just told y'all what I did with, going to the airport and stuff like that, just imagine if you looking to manifest a specific person in your life. Now, this person already exists. The person, the love of your life, all of this, that, stuff like that. This person already exists. So you got to think about it. If you are so-called trying to attract love in your life, you got to think about it. You got to play in your own mind. This being that your boyfriend, your girlfriend already exists in real life, because they do. The thing is, y'all just have to get on the same frequency where the universe can bring y'all together as one. And you got to do your part. So the thing is, if you know that you already are in a relationship, now I told y'all I'm talking in code with this. Now you already in a relationship. Like I said, you're going to have to go a little delulu. It's cool though. Don't let your conscious mind creep up on you and be like, I ain't doing that shit. I'm telling you, if you want certain things in your life, you're going to have to do certain things. Now, this is just what it is. So you don't have to do that. I'm just telling y'all what you can do that's going to make things start to shaking, moving around in your life like you want to. So the thing is that, say you want, you want a certain person or whatever. You already know who this person is. Say you got your eye on somebody. Or maybe you don't. You just know that you want to manifest certain love in your life and stuff like that. A soulmate. Let me say that. This person already exists. So the thing is this. What you're trying to do is to get to the level in your subconscious mind of that y'all are already together. The relationship, it don't have to just be a lover relationship. It could be, say you trying to, when take the word trying out, say you are attracting, certain business clients. You got a business, you attracting certain customers. These people already exist. The thing is, you got to get to that level within yourself. So think about it. You say you want a relationship, or you want clients in your life, or whatever the case may be. You got to be living as if it's already happening. You are already in these relationships. You are already in these partnerships and things like that. So the same way, if you were already in these partnerships, relationships, think about what you would be doing. Think about it like if you in a relationship, if you the type that give gifts a lot, Wouldn't you be out shopping for your new boo? Shopping for your girlfriend? Shopping for your boyfriend? I'm telling you, you're going to have to do these things. They ain't saying go out and buy this, that. You don't got to do none of that. But you can still go shopping for your person without actually going shopping. Think about what I just said. You can still go shopping for your person. Say you're the type that want to buy your girlfriend or your boyfriend colognes and perfumes. You know, buy that stuff, or at least go shopping like you're about to buy that stuff. Play the whole thing out, and then keep the story going as you're doing it. Like I said, I went all the way up to the counter. I did the whole shebang. But then, you see, as I said, I went to the bathroom. That cut the story off, you know. But the thing is, say you want to buy gifts and stuff like that for your new boo. You know, you can buy the stuff, buy colognes. You can actually buy it physically, take it home, spray your house, and be like, you know, oh, this what I want my baby. Not even what I want my boyfriend or girlfriend to smell like, or this what she or he smells like. So you walk into your house every day, you know, you smell the little aroma, you know that's from, you know, your boo left that when they left out earlier. Y'all, it's about just have fun, y'all. Don't overthink it, you know. And like I said, because your subconscious mind is believing you. That's the key, is believing you. So have fun with this. Buy your little perfumes, buy clothes if you want to, put it in the closet, and just like imagine, you know, just play it out. Oh, my boo left this over here last week, you know, and the whole thing. You don't have to buy. You can actually just go shopping, pick it up. Then as you're leaving out, you know, of course, leave it in the store if you don't want to buy it. But just use your imagination. Have fun with it. And then when it gets to that point where you actually got to like buy something for real, you know, if you don't want to, be like, oh, I forgot my boo already got this shirt at home. Oh, I forgot my boo already got these pants or these jeans. I'm just giving y'all some examples. Y'all, have fun with this. Be playful. And the whole thing is always keep the story going. You know, if you had new business relationships, you know, if you want to send thank you cards, buy the actual card, write it out. If you don't want to send it to nobody for real, you know, just still be like, oh, I forgot I just sent them a card last week. So that way, the whole thing is, y'all, your subconscious mind is believing you. Have fun with it, y'all. Just keep telling the story. This is about storytelling. Tell the stories, keep it up, and I promise you, you well on your way out of here. You on that frequency. So anyway, till the next time, let me go ahead and get out of here. This is Shara the Goddess. Take care of your energy, vibe high, and have fun, y'all. We in the Matrix. This is the world of storytelling, y'all. This is how they was able to get us to believe so many damn stories. All they do is tell stories, and we believe the story, and it becomes a reality. Tell your own damn story. Anyway, till the next time, y'all, I'm out. Peace.